Bitcoin's been around since what, like 2009, and for those who are in the know, stable coins and tokens and all of that have been around for a number of years. So there's a little piece of me that's like, hello, regulators, where you been?
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's such a confusing industry that like regulators might not even know where to start or exactly how to regulate. I think everyone agrees that regulation is needed, but like what to do is a bigger question.
Right.
Yeah, and what even to regulate, because they were just getting around to regulating like Bitcoin and stuff, and now they're like, oh gosh, we have to look at stable coins. What's happening to all these people, especially these retail investors who are losing everything?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have lost a lot of money. And I think that's where it comes down to like, there hasn't been a lot of education, and there's definitely not been adequate education around this. Because if you were to invest in crypto, I mean, the expert advice is that you shouldn't have more than like 5% of your investments in crypto because it's super risky and it's super volatile. But a lot of the messaging from these companies ended up being that, you know, buy Bitcoin, it's a hedge against inflation. Like if inflation goes up, Bitcoin's going to be stable. And none of that really turned out to be true. So unfortunately, a lot of investors like retail investors, average people, made much bigger bets than they maybe should have. And I think in the long run, a lot of them might be okay, especially if they're holding, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum that have been around for years and years and have been volatile for years and years too. But, you know, in the short term, if people get scared and they start selling off and then they lock in those losses, it's going to be really bad. And it's unfortunate.
How far back